let's have a look at their winner tonight, Dybala. And, you know, look, at times in the first half you wondered, was the chap playing? And then all of a sudden, 67 minutes, he does this.
Yeah, and if you get presented with these opportunities, you've got to take him. And here we see Spurs with a pretty high line. Ben Davies is a bit off. The ball goes through the middle, and Trippier's got to go with Dybala. We see him here, he's a yard away. He plays him onside, so it's not only Davies. Kieran Trippier's got to go with Dybala, and this is a lack of concentration. And then I think there's a question mark about the keeper. We see him here, he's in the box here, and Lloris is still 2 yards off his line just. He's got to come out earlier, and I think he's got to narrow the angle a lot more. And maybe if we can see the last replay again, if a one-on-one situation, a one-on-one situation is not as easy as it may look, yeah? And if the keeper is clever, there's some masters at it. If you look at Neuer and Bayern Munich, if you look at De Gea, you've got to narrow the angle as much as possible. And then actually when the attacker, and Duffer will know that better than me, when he actually hit the ball, you know, the place or the areas where he can hit the ball to score are pretty small.
We're just going to get that recued and have a look at that clip again, because it is an area, Lloris, I have read criticism of him before in one-on-one situations.
Well, if you look at the goal when Dybala actually scores, I think he comes out too late. Okay. And I think then he commits too early for one side, to the right-hand side. And if you actually look from behind Dybala where he puts the ball, he's got more than half the goal to aim at, and that's just bad goalkeeping. Obviously, you can't blame him for it, but I think he's got to make it a lot harder for Dybala.
I think that's a quite relatively high defensive line. They're a good bit 15, 20 yards outside the 18-yard box, so I don't know why Lloris' starting position is 2 yards from his goal line.
If you look at this,
like Dybala's almost on the penalty spot, and Lloris is still 2 to 3 yards from his own goal line. So the area he's got, the ground he's got to make up. He's left it too late to come out. Didi's absolutely right. Your aim is to narrow the angle, lessen the target area, make yourself big. You can do all those things the closer you are to the ball. Your starting position is key because you've left yourself too late. So I don't know why, with a defensive line that high, a goalkeeper would be 2 yards from his goal line. I don't know what is in his head that he would do that.